Hello and welcome everybody to another early access Edge of Eternities draft. I'm into queue right now because it is 10 p.m. This is like the 6th or 7th draft that I've done. So I want to make sure that I give this proper time to fill up because this will be my last draft before, of course, the actual release event. So I've been recording all day. Hopefully my voice survives until the end of this draft video. But you know what? So far, I've been having a blast. The most success I've been having with in this format are the green-based ramp decks, but I'm up to try other things depending on what's available. Now, before we head into this draft, just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering supply, it's been a long day, for all your singles and sealed product needs. They are the place to go to for pre-orders of Edge of Eternities, or if you wanted some singles for your standard Modern Pioneer or Commander decks, they are the place to go. Go to TCGplayer.com. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Also, go to heavyplay.com for your supplies and accessories needs. Heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. They are the place to go to for deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, everything you need for your next tabletop gaming experience. Check out heavyplay.com. They also have a brand new line of curved sleeves with new colors, so check that out as well. Also, big shout out to Wizards of the Coast. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to participate in the early access event because I've been having a ton of fun and I hope you have as well, watching me fumble and stumble my way through all of these drafts. Alrighty, last draft. What do we got? Target player mills cards equal to your life total. Is that a deck? Like, I need to like stay alive. I don't know. This does not seem good to me. I've lost to it, but it's the kind of card that I lose to, but I don't think this is actually good. All right. Uthro Scanship is okay. Spacecraft, ETB, draw 2, discard a card, and then it's a 4/4 flyer. Cut Propulsion is a good removal spell. So is the Grav Kill. And there's also Debris Field Crusher, which is 5 mana for a 1/5 spacecraft that deals 3 damage to any target. So a lot of interesting options here, like the Field Crusher. Like, I really kind of want to have some fun with the spacecraft, so maybe that's where I want to be. I don't know which one's, but I think this one is not as strong as I would like. This like comes into play and has some effect. I'm going to try the Field Crusher. This could be wrong. Like, I could certainly see the other removal spells being the option here, but I want to try this card. Like, 5 mana for 3 damage isn't great. Okay. Look, okay. Now, while the mill card, I don't think is particularly strong, this card, the Endstone, looks really fun, and I'm going to take it. Okay? Don't say I don't try to have some fun. I just felt like, yeah. Anyways, look, this is splashable too. Anyways, I'm going to take the Endstone here. 7 mana artifact. You always go to 10 life. Okay? So basically, you just need to make it so your opponents can't deal 10 damage to you. And then every time you play a land or cast a spell, you draw a card. And you know me. I like drawing some cards. Okay, so we're going to draft an Endstone deck. So the important thing with the Endstone is just making sure you draft a deck that just can play a bunch of stuff and get it onto the battlefield, right? We have Debris Field. I mean, this could be a blue-red deck, but like a blue-red control deck. I don't know. All right, pack 1, pick 3. There's a Lost in Space as a decent interactive spell. This pack's actually pretty mediocre. Don't like any of these red cards that much. It's like Lost in Space or Mouth of the Storm. I did just take a 7-drop. So I'm going to take Lost in Space. Oh, Divert Disaster is also totally fine, by the way. But I don't think I need to take a 3rd pick. So I'm just going to take this. And you know what? Let's see if we can draft a really sweet control deck with the Endstone as the late game win condition for what we're trying to do. All right, moving on to pack 1, pick 4. Lightless Evangel, not really good with what we're trying to do. Sammy is interesting, I guess. If I wanted to like splash it, I could do that. Maybe I can go red-white. I don't know. Auxiliary boosters is okay. There is the Hull Carver, which is a decent Death Toucher. Like, that's a really good blocker. There's also Sammy's Curiosity, which is just a good thing to ramp into this. So I think there's plenty of reasonable options. I'm gonna take the curiosity here because I feel like this type of deck is going to want to ramp, but it does look like black is open. So we'll see. Like 1-mana 1/1 Death Toucher is like fine, but I just don't feel like I need to take it that highly. Here, there's a Fell Graveship versus a Virus Beetle, and I will take the Graveship here. Hopefully I don't mill the Endstone. All right. All right. Pack 1, pick 6. Remnant Elemental as a blocker. Polter to Weft, I don't love. Divert to Disaster, I don't need to take this high. I think black is open, so I just want to take one of these two cards. And I actually have been slightly underwhelmed by the Graph Pack Monoist. I actually think I prefer the Beamsaw Prospector. I just feel like solid 2-drops are harder to come by. And there's like lots of good 3s. And this giving me a lander early is nice and blocks, so let's take that. Now there's a Watery Grave. That's probably something that... There's also a Cut Propulsion, actually. Probably should just take that over like a random land. Oh, there's also a... Okay, so black-red might be where we need to be. Like, these are both really solid red cards. So I feel like that's probably where I should head towards. And I feel like in general, I want removal. Actually, this does ramp me, though. But good removal is good removal. Okay, and then we got the mech in here. Wow. There's also a Virus Beetle, but when I have the Endstone, I'd rather just play the mech in here. All right, and again, like I'm not really seeing a whole lot of blue here either. Pack 1, pick 9. I actually don't mind the Landseeker. It's just fine. Like it enters a battlefield and has an effect, and I'm okay with that. That is a late Sammy's Curiosity, but I just think people undervalue this card. Green didn't really seem particularly open, so let's take this over something like a Command Bridge because I do think this is actually a decent card to play, just straight up. All right, what do we have here? Ruinous Rampage is unplayable. Rig for War versus Caveron Skywarden. They're both pretty bad. I'm not going to look to play either of those. All right, black-red, I guess. We can make something happen here. Both of these kind of pseudo-ramp us too. The Landseeker also ramps us. I think I like that more than Blade of the Swarm. Also, I guess black wasn't like super open. Like I'm not like I guess there's a world where I could still be blue-red, but I didn't see that many blue cards either. So it's like I saw some red, not a whole lot of white. Caveron, Turbo Drone. I guess I'll take Lightless Evangel. There is a world where this card just... Like, I already have 2 Landseekers, and red-black does have... Oh, and then this also makes a lander. So, certainly there is something that I can do here. Pack 2, pick 1. What is this? Dust Bowl. Okay, don't care about Dust Bowl. There is a Voidforged Titan and a Nebula Dragon. I already have a 7-drop. I think I'm just going to take Voidforged Titan. Hopefully I can find lots of ways to kind of trigger Void. But yeah, given that I'm looking to be Rakdos, this is a fine 5-mana play. I do want to keep my curve on the lower side here. So let's... And not just like random 2-drops, but like, you know, cheap interactions, cards of that nature. You know what's going to happen here, by the way? I'm going to mill the Endstone. I'm going to be very sad. But... yeah, I'm glad I took the Cut Propulsion, because right now I'm only on 2 removal spells for the deck. Oh, this card was absolutely insane for us in the last draft, and I'm going to take it here again over Voidforged Titan, Melded Moxite, and Embrace Oblivion. Let's take 0-Point Ballad. This card is very nice. Particularly... Oh, here's the thing too, by the way. Like, if I have this, I can play this, go down to like 3, and then go back up to 10. Yes. So okay, Blade of the Swarm is kind of mediocre. Probably not going to play that. I think the Landseeker is legitimately better. Like 4 mana for a 4/3 menace creature, that hits pretty hard, and then it just like ramps you on the next turn. That's pretty solid. Whereas this one, like it's a pretty good sideboard card, I'd say, but most of the time it's like a 4 mana 5/3. Like this card just feels better. Oh my gosh, what are you? You are 5 colors. When Infinite Guideline Station enters, create a tapped 2/2 colorless robot token for each multicolored permanent you control. Okay, it's like a commander card. Not going to play it. Here we have Remnant. Oh, Glacier Godma. I love this card, but we're not going to take it here. I mean, it's between Remnant Elemental and the Grave Pack Monoist. I'll take the Monoist. I don't have any 3-drops here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if this is better or worse than like the 4-mana black removal spell. I really don't. What do you do? Mana Confluence is not a card I want to play in my control deck. Mouth of the Storm is okay top end. There's a Decode Transmissions, which is a card draw effect, which is pretty nice. There's also Swarmcaller, which is like a solid 4-mana 2/4 blocker that does make it so that I can trigger my sacrifice stuff. So I think I'm going to take that over like a Decode Transmissions. Just a solid blocker. Oh, you know, hold on. 1, 2. Is this card good in my deck? Litho Breaking. Oh, no. It's this card is actually not bad in this type of deck, but I think the Dauntless Scrapbot is just miles better. Like, it's a 3-mana creature, it trades, and then it gives me a thing to ramp into to play the Endstone. I love that way, way, way more. All right, so I have, what, several ways to make landers? So at this point, a splash is not unreasonable. So there is a Banishing Light. I don't like, for example, like I don't need to splash for a Mouth of the Storm, right? I don't care about the Skittermaw. So I'm going to take a Banishing Light here in case I need more removal. Like I think there's a decent chance I don't play this card, but I'm just going to take it on the spec because I don't have anything else. Eternity Elevator. It taps for 3 colorless. 5-mana Gilded Lotus for 3 colorless. I don't care about that. Don't care about that. Remnant Elemental is a fine 2-mana play, I guess. I mean, it blocks. Like, that's all I care about, right? The fact that this blocks. Ooh, this is interesting. There's Melded Moxide and the Susurian Dirgecraft. I want to try this card. I think the Moxide might be the better pick. Like, it enables sacrifice strategies, rummages, but I want to try the Dirgecraft. Here, there's nothing, I guess Radiant Strike if I really need to splash, but oh wow. Another Voidforged Titan on, okay. Oh, these are 5s. Another Remnant Elemental. Hey, look. If I need to splat, oh, okay. Hey, look, if I need to survive, it's totally fine, but if I do this by curve, yeah, my curve is very high, okay? It is very high, so. I mean, this is 18 cards, by the way, and I like most of this. Like, if I don't have to play the Remnant Elemental, that would be good. There's a Nebula Dragon, too. I mean, these are all, like I said, totally fine cards to play here. What do you do? Oh, it's a Gaia's Cradle tap land. Okay, sure. This does not feel like a good Webstalker Ardent deck. Like, I'm not trying to burn my opponent out with this type of effect, so I don't think this is particularly strong. I actually think this is a deck that wants some card draw, so I will just take a Decode Transmissions here. Just because this is a control deck. Like, look at all these removal spells, sweepers, etc. This deck looks kind of fun. I don't know how good it is. It looks fun. Like, getting all these landers is also really good with the Voidforged Titan. Honestly, probably don't need to play Nebula Dragon. Like, I have a Wrath I would like to spend 7 mana on, along with the Endstone, and like 4 5-drops. My curve is at 3.6 right now. Okay. We will try to lower said curve. I will take 1 mana, 1/1 Death Touch, and stuff like that. Oh, wow. I bet this card is absurd. Why is it in this pack? 5 mana for a 5/4 flyer. When it enters, return target non-creature, non-land permanent card with mana value X or less from your graveyard, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast. Okay, so you can return non-creature, non-land permanents. All right, it's fine. There's another Debris Field Crusher, but I have a lot of 5s. I think this is just a pretty easy Zookeeper Mechan just to ramp. I think this is the perfect card for my Rakdos deck. So I will play, you know, at least 2 of them, maybe more. Maybe more. All right, pack 3, pick 3, another Saurian Dirgecraft. I don't really care too much for Corral of the Void. Do I want to play another one of these? Or, like, at this point, am I supposed to take, like, a Melded Moxite? Like, I have these 2 and these 2. I'm going to take a Melded Moxite here. Like, I think having 2 Voidforged Titans and a Debris Field Crusher and a Dirt... Like, you can overdo it on spacecrafts. Like, I don't want to play a bazillion spacecrafts, and I already have 3. So let's just play a Melded Moxite, because I do think this is a solid card. So, like, a nice thing to sacrifice if I need to. So let's play that. Oh, Umbral Collar Zealot is great. I'm going to take that. Another way to sacrifice things, which is good. Helps turn on my Void effects. Terminal Velocity is fine, but look, I'm just going to take the good 2-mana card here. What do? Nesting Grounds. Move counters over. Don't care about that. Hey, Virus Beetle is a... Look, it's better than Remnant Elemental, okay? There's Systems Override, but I'm not sure that I have enough sacrifice for it. Like, I have Umbral Collar Zealot and the Swarm Caller, and that's it. Like, I'd rather just take Virus Beetle, honestly. It's just more consistently solid. Ooh, this is really interesting. Okay, wow, look at all these white cards, too. I don't care about the Evangel. Do I want Beamsaw Prospector or another Zookeeper Mechan? I don't actually know. I'm going to take the Prospector here because I have a bunch of Void Trigger things. But let me know what you think about this. Because I have the 2 Mechans already, I'm not entirely confident that was the correct play. I'll take another Melded Moxite here. Look, best of 3 sideboard. Look at that. I'm ready for the Arena Open. Let's go. Ooh, I'll take another... Okay, I don't think I need it. Wow, this table too? Okay, well, we kind of have everything. I don't even know what to cut. Like, I have Hand Smoothing with double Melded Moxite and a Decode Transmissions. I have, like, multiple ways to get card advantage with all these other cards too. I gotta cut 2 cards from here? What's Swarm Color do again? It's the 2/4, right? Maybe I can just cut that card, honestly. I feel like the Landseeker is generally better, just because it ramps me. Our curve is pretty high. This is also an expensive card. I can also certainly cut one of these, like, 5-drops. So let's see. Chopping Block. Also, I shouldn't do it like this. Hold on. Although the color is pretty good with the Melded Moxite, I will say. But I do like having just a solid number of reasonable 2-drops, and we're at 7. And honestly, like, I can't be upset about that, right? Like, that's pretty good. And I like the Monoist, and I like the Scrap Bot. Okay. All right, you know what? Like, I have, what, 5 5-drops? I feel like I should probably cut one of these. And I think the Titan's pretty solid in this deck, so I'm going to keep the Titan. All right, I think I'm going to cut the Swarm Color. It's just like, not, like, I have all of my sacrifice stuff oftentimes just make Lander tokens, and I'll just sack the Lander tokens for mana anyways. And I like this better also because it has more power. The combat stats are better, and it does a much better job of crewing up or stationing my 4 spacecrafts here. Now, the question here does become, like, do I want to play... Because this is a lot of creatures. Like, do I want to play... Can I afford to cut one of these 5-mana cards? Another card I'm considering here is Decode Transmissions. But I am pretty good at turning on Void. And if I can do that, then I don't lose the 2 life, which is pretty nice. You know what? look, Modern Magic, let's cut decode transmissions. Like, these are 2-for-1s on a stick too. 17 lands. The Melded Moxites help smooth out our draws. The Endstone is also like a big card draw type effect. The Voidforged Titans can also get us cards. So I just feel like there's lots of ways to get innate card advantage here, where I don't necessarily just need to just take a turn off to spend 3 mana to draw 2 cards. So that's going to be my thought process here, because I have the 2 Melded Moxites. Let's see if that ends up actually working out here. Colors, 12 and 9 look good. All right, let's give this a whirl. I actually think this deck's pretty solid. Nice little Rakdos mid-range / control deck. All right, now before round 1 starts, just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying all of this content and wanted to support the channel in a different way, I do have a Patreon. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Access to the Patreon will give you access to my Discord channel, which I believe is a really great way to join a really good group of people who really are extremely helpful and all want to improve at Magic together. It's just been so awesome communicating and interacting with everybody there. So if you want to join an awesome community, check them out. All right, on the play here, I do have I'm going to keep, because I have the Melded Moxite here, which helps smooth out my draws. So, I mean, having 2 of these and also 2 of the 1/3 ramp creatures is quite nice. Nutrient block, okay. Ooh, interesting. I guess I'll just lead with the Mechan now. Like, if I draw a land next turn, I'm just going to slam the Landseeker, right? So that's very strong. They could play the removal spell, I guess. The one black, that would be annoying, to be honest. All right, we did not hit on a land here, so I think that means that I sound ridiculous. I'm going to play the Melded Moxite here. I don't want to miss a land drop. And I'm going to discard because I'm not playing this on turn 3, I just have better things to play in the future turns. I think I will pitch the Gravepack Monoist and fail to draw a land and hate my life. All right, well, you know, what am I going to do, right? Like, keeping a 2-lander and then playing a Melded Moxite. Sigh. Sigh, sigh, sigh. Comet Crawler, sure. Give me a land? Okay, thank goodness. All right, so definitely just want to play the Cav Landseeker. And then we're going to be cracking that next turn. And then we can play the Zealot as well. Yeah, that was a really important land off the top. Because, I mean, we had a solid start, right? So I guess maybe they have a removal spell. I'll block. Sure. I am okay with that exchange. What is this? Wow. Oh, hey, that's some serious value. They got back the block, and then they get to play that next turn again. It's non-creature. Okay, sure. All right, what do I want to do now? I mean, I certainly need to sacrifice this thing and ramp. Do I have a bunch of, like, double black cards or double red cards? Neither. I'll just get a swamp, I guess. All right, and now I have the ability to make a 2/2 end of turn. I can also play the like, spending 3 mana here seems better. I do need to be mindful that I want to kill. Oh, hold on. If I Wrath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am actually 1 mana short though here. But if I Wrath and kill this, I can get back Oh, no, I can't because I don't spend any mana to get it back. I mean, maybe I want to just play the Zealot. Sure. I'm not entirely positive on that one, but my hand is looking very nice. I have the Dirgecraft and the Field Crusher, depending on what they play. Like, if they play the Reclaimer, they can't even get anything back, so they almost want to wait a turn on this. This has 3 power, which is better at, like, crewing up these stations. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. Swarm color, okay. Fair enough. Did they have a land here? All right, we drew a Dauntless Scrapbot. All right, well, I mean, playing the Dirgecraft here doesn't seem bad. The problem is, if I do play that, they can play the Reclaimer, I guess. But is that the end of the world? Like, I don't have that many other good options here, right? So yeah, let's just make them sacrifice the color. Let's pump it up. Three cards in hand for the opponent. And another Swarm color. Okay. So they're going to be able to draw a card and then play that. So I probably want to set up a 0-point ballad here if possible. But not until after they play the Angel. Alright, well, there it is. So I can hit them for 4 in the air. And I don't want to sack this until after I play the 0-point ballad, right? I can also play a Fell Graveship. But I think I want to wait on that. They're at 23. Alright, whatever. Kind of a tough call, honestly. But I think I'm just going to go with the Scrapbot and just keep ramping. They're going to sack this and then play this and get that back, which is really good. Oh! I forgot that this exiled graveyards. Ah. Why didn't they just sack it end of turn? Oh, because I played the Scrapbot, sure. Okay, we're at 18. Sunstar Lightsmith, okay. Okay. Oh, and they're going to play second thing? You know what? This Angel is just not going to see the light of day, I guess. Man, this Debris Field Crusher is looking terrible. Wow, and they get to equip something here too? Okay, okay, I see you. Oh! That's a nice one. The Endstone? I mean, I kind of want to like Wrath first and then play this. But that was a super interesting draw. Certainly attack with this. Okay. I'll take 6. I guess I could have kept this back. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't even have to be too concerned about getting like maximum value here. Holy cow. This is ridiculous. Like, this is so much. I'm at 12 life. The thing is now, it's like, if I do this for 6... Oh, I get something back, so that's still really, really good. They're at 14 life. What you got? I'm actually very happy with that trade. Okay, I'm not going to sack anything. Like, I don't really need to surveil or anything. So, let's let these trades happen. Alright, they get a 2-2. So now we can go red. Do this for 6. What do I want to get back? I mean, Voidforge Titan seems pretty good. All right. And if they play the Angel, I can grab ship back the Dirgecraft, which is quite nice. Sure. Assuming they don't play something else, of course. Alright, so I'm at 5 life. The real question here is whether or not... Okay, and that's an 8/5 flyer. Oh, I do... That was a cut propulsion, though. Mill 3 cards and return a creature or spacecraft card. I think this is the play. And then... Can they have like a reach creature or something? Do I want this life-linking flyer? A lot of different options here. Black-white doesn't really have a lot of haste. Alright, I'm just gonna attack. Alright, I'm at 4. What you got? 4 cards in hand. Please don't kill me right away. Please don't kill me right away. Alright, what do? Discard a card at random whenever it attacks if a non-land player left the battlefield. Okay, I lose half my life rounded up. Okay. 9 life. Whew. What a game. 8 mana here. I have to discard a card at random? Holy cow. This is nuts. It still feels correct to just, like, kill everything. Just because they can just kill me with this. Yeah, sorry, this is just such a big turn, you know what I mean? Alright, let's just go for it, I guess. Okay. I'm at 4 life. Let's see. They're not going to be able to equip this, so let's just kill everything. Like, getting 9 power in play seems really difficult for them, so... Virus Beetle? Okay, I don't need another Voidforge Titan, I don't think. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's still not enough. Okay, they are at 4 life. I can attack with Voidforge Titan. They can block, and then I can play the Endstone. I can also just, like, play a bunch of things and try to fly over for the win. I kind of want to go to 10 life, though, I'm not gonna lie. Let's attack. Alright. Let's attack. I kind of want to... I just want to do this, okay? Alright. I'm at 10 life. Like, I get to just completely go off next turn, so let's see if this works. And then next turn I can go for the kill if I need. Yep. Okay, I'm at 5. That doesn't do anything. I gain all the life back. That's the problem, right? Okay, let's play a land and draw a card. Oh, let's play this. So now we know for sure we're safe. What you got? What you got over there, buddy? That's a land? Okay. So now I can play this. Now we can play this. Oh, this is awesome. Alright, so and then let's just like hit them for 4 in the air, I guess. With this one. Attack. Alright! That was a very sweet game. We got to play our Wrath, and we got to play our awesome artifact, which I'm not even sure how good it is, but I wanted to try playing it. I mean, it got us out of that bind, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's keep it going. Yes! What a cool deck to draft as my last early access event draft. Very, very happy about it. Like, even if I don't win, like, this was at least, like, it makes sense, right? Like, the pieces all make sense. 3 swamps and a bunch of red cards and a grab ship. I'll mulligan. I'll keep this, and I will discard the Evangel. All these other cards provide more value in some way, shape, or form. Our opponent is on blue-red artifacts. I got crushed by Circovits on blue-red artifacts. Gonna play the mech in here. Oh, okay, so they also played a Moxite. I mean, that's good in the sense that they're not putting more pressure on me. But next turn, I mean, hopefully I just draw a land. That would be incredible. But if not, I can play the Moxite. Okay, I drew the land. So that is incredible, but what do I play? I think a double spell turn certainly makes some sense. Yeah. They discarded Cryo Shatter. Holy cow, what is in your hand? That's all I'm going to say. Okay, sure. Are you going to tag me with it? Alright. I am okay with this trade. So I get a lander here. And now I also drew a lander. Let's play the Land Seeker. That one I have to sacrifice next turn. It's like, do I just play defensively here and just like trade everything off and try to play a longer game? Maybe. I mean, if they kill the Land Seeker, that's fine too. Like, you know their hand is good. What the heck? That is not a card I expected them to play. Shh, okay. You got me. Plasma Bolt? Alright. Alright, they're getting aggro here. I do need to sack this one. Let's get a mountain, I guess. Alright. So a couple of landers here. Now, any additional land that I draw, I'm certainly not going to play. They're just army of, like, mediocre 3/4s. But they're getting me. Alright. Fell Graveship is fine. Wow, 3 lands? Oh my goodness. Okay. Not entirely sure what to play here. There's like Virus Beetle, which is okay. There is the Beamsaw Prospector. I take 7 damage, but I can like pump this up twice, I guess, and then just try to lifelink them. But I'm wondering if the Mechan is better. Or if the Virus Beetle, in fact, is even better. I like the extra point of power, just to be able to turn on the lifelinker here. I bet this card's busted. 5 mana for a 3/4 flyer. You may... Hold on. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast artifact spells from the top. Artifacts you control have tap, add blue mana. Okay, well. And the more importantly, they played a 3/4 flyer. Okay, I guess I don't really have a choice. Like, I'm just digging here. Let's play the Moxite. Let's discard the Titan. And, yeah, that was not great. I will play a Kavu Landseeker. And we will turn this on. And we will pass. I don't remember how much removal I had in my deck, but I could really use some. Right? I could really, really use some here. Okay, here comes a double spell turn. That's not too bad. Getting the 3/4 out of the way would be really nice. Oh, geez. Okay. They have 2 cards. Well, I'm certainly sacrificing this. Don't really have a great attack. The question is whether or not I play this Prospector. I think I have enough blockers, though. Like, I'm just on the defense. Like, I'm hoping they just play a bunch more creatures. Like, that's my only chance here, is to try to win with this Wrath. 2 cards left. Galvanizing... Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna chump it. I certainly am. Okay, this is actually fine. So I chump this. Okay. Okay. So what does this do when I get it back? Look at the top cards. I can cast artifacts. Artifacts you control have tap, add a blue. Spend this mana only to cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand. Got it. Wow, they played another thing? Okay, that's good for me. Oh, was it off the top, though? Then that's not as good. Alright, well, we're certainly sacrificing. Do I sacrifice another one? Yeah, I guess. Okay. I guess we attack with everything. All right, so let's do this for 6. And then I'll get back... I assume it's Memnon. Okay. And let's see, I can tap this for blue, but that's not great. I guess I'll just play a... Do I even want the Prospector, honestly? Like, I think at this point I can just do better. And playing the Moxite just makes more sense. Who knows, maybe I hit like a artifact on top. No, it's a land. Okay. Oh no, they bounced it back to their hand! Oh, the Specimen Freighter! That's annoying. That is certainly annoying. Well, we're gonna make some 2/2s and we're kind of all in here. Their deck, every time I play against a blue-red deck, I just feel like they just wreck me. Blue-red is strong. Vault Guard Trooper, holy cow. What is this? 9? Okay. Is there just like any world where I can... Like, does thinning out my deck matter at this point? Maybe? Relative to playing making 2/2/2s? I think it's somewhat close, but I'm gonna make at least 1 2/2. And I think I'm just gonna make both. Because they come into play tapped. Okay, and of course we draw land. Not ideal. Not ideal. So 5, this is only 3. They get to draw a card and put a stun counter on up to 1 target tapped creature. So I don't really want to attack with this either. Man. Okay, I guess I just attack with 1 robot here. Oh, wait, I should have sacked the lander. No! That was missed opportunity. Whoops. That was bad. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've been playing Magic all day. I know it's a crappy excuse, but that's my story. Their deck is great. I mean, Specimen Freighter, Memnon, card draw. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I even cast my... Oh, wait, I should have killed... Oh, my... I am just, like, honestly, I am playing, like, garbage. Yeah, I mean, I just milled, like, all my good cards, too. Like, that was so... Oh, my gosh. All right, they're going to discard their hand, draw 2 cards. I'm at 3. Let's see what we find. What would it have been? It would have been a Dirgecraft. I guess I would have died to that. And we died to the flyer. All right, anyways. Yeah, there's a lot I could have done better there. But I just didn't sequence things properly. I don't know that I would have won that game anyways. Like, they just got a ton of value there. Now, do I have any of the removal in my... I feel like I'm just playing all of my removal. So... And it's not like I ran out of gas until the very end. And I do think these are better than the dragon in this particular deck. Yeah, I mean, I think this deck is fine. Just like a weird sequence of draws there. The hexproof equipment actually got me really good. All right, I don't know what my record is. 1-1, 2-1. I'm not sure, but like I said, I still like this deck a fair amount. Let's keep this. We get lander tokens. We ramp, try to cast a Wrath or my 7-mana card and win the game. And I'm not playing the dragon because I already have 2 7-mana cards that help me win the game. All right, Melded Moxite, okay. So going up against a slower deck, probably. Anyways, we'll play the Scrap Bot here. Another land off the top would be nice here for the Land Seeker. But if not, we're still okay. Okay, we drew a land, which is good. And I will absolutely play the Kabu Landseeker. And remember to sacrifice my card this time. Now, I mean, maybe they needed the lands here, but obviously I'm happy to trade off here if necessary. I have a 3-1 here for the 4-3. And I'm going to... Remember, Paul. Sack, sack, sack. Wait, that was a main phase sacrifice? It comes to play tapped. Okay. Drew a land. We are going to sacrifice this. Go get Mountain. Now the question is, am I sacrificing again? I don't really care about the Virus Beetle, right? So yeah, I think it's better to actually ramp here. Like, I'm okay trying to take some amount of damage here. And obviously I'm okay with a trade as well. Do I want this trade? Sure. Wow, okay. My hand's all black cards, so I guess I'll get a... Oh, wait! I don't need to kill this. I'm just gonna play the Titan here. Yeah, I mean, they have a red-black deck, and they're in some trouble. They drew the Swamp, though, so they probably have a way to kill my Titan here. Nope. Wait, why wouldn't you kill that? Oh, because it's got Menace? I see. That's fair. Yeah. Certainly don't want to trade there. I guess this makes sense. Hit them for 6, draw a card. Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, maybe I should have used this one to station this because... Oh, no, I'm short. Never mind. And I can play both of these next turn, actually. So that's fine, too. So at this point, I feel like they're probably a little bit too far behind, but I don't know all the rares in the set, so you never know. All right, there you go. Wait, how did they get a lander? Oh, sure. They got a 4/4 Death Toucher in play here. It's the real deal. So I have access to 8 mana here. Probably in my best interest to just play the Monoist. And then just turn this huge. And then if they kill this, I'll draw 2 cards off the Titan. Which I'm happy with, obviously. And if they don't kill it, well, they go to 2. So, also fine. I think they're going to kill it, though. I think they're going to kill it. With something. Okay. Interesting. Do they have the sweep? No, they don't have the mana to play the sweeper for 6. Also, they're at 2 life. All right, we'll just play this. So now we're going to draw 2 cards. More value. Let's go. It's going to take a hell of a magic card to be able to come back at 2 life against the board that I have in play. Alrighty, we are sitting at 2-1. We've had some long games. This one might be a long video. We'll see. Alright, on the play here, what do we have? 2-drop, 2-drop. Some 3-drops, 2 lands. I guess I keep. Come on, land number 3. Come on, land number 3. All right, we drew land number 3. Excellent. Which one do I want to play? Do I just want to beat down and play a 3/2? Sure. I guess it has the most upside when I'm on the play, right? Just like maximize the damage that I do. And if they kill it, I really don't care. Well, let's play the scrap bot. Hey, nice curve. 2-drop, 3-drop, but they are ramping here. They are ramping. But I do have cut propulsion if they play something really big. What I would like to do, is sack my lander, ramp, and then play a Beamsaw Prospector, but I think they're gonna play something here. Oh, it's just a removal spell? I can't sack itself, right? Okay, well, it's a good card. And this is a good card. Good start for the opponent. And they're going to have the opportunity to play something big here. I have an okay removal spell. All right. That's a 5/5, sure. I mean, I'll certainly kill that. Land? Land would be okay, actually. I mean, it's not ideal, like, in terms of spending my mana, but look, if I draw a land, I can still play 2/3 drops, and I just kill the 5/5, so... What is in their hand? Is there, like, a flash creature I don't know about? There could easily be a flash creature I don't know about, by the way. I'll play the Graveship first. I think if they have a counterspell, I'd rather them counter this. Or, I'd rather have the Monoist get countered. What did I hit? Oh, the 0-point ballad. They're at 6 life. I'll take the Zealot. But I'm going to play the Flyer. Because the Zealot helps trigger the Voidforge Titan too if I need. Alright, they're at 6 life. They have the opportunity to play something monstrous. We are at 6 lands. If I draw a land, I can play both of these things and then attack with this as well. So, I mean, certainly a lot of power that they need to deal with. But they got 5 cards in hand, so... undoubtedly, they have something. The weird thing is they did literally nothing on the previous turn, so they must have a double red card. Oh, Glacier Godmaw? Sure. Yeah, okay. Are they dead? This is... Oh, it's not quite what I want. It's not quite there. Ugh. Man. I don't think I have lethal here. Okay, I just hope I don't die. I mean, it's very possible I die. This needs 6 power. 3, 5... Man. I mean, I'm at 16 life. If they kill me, they kill me. They're at 1 life. I have 2 flyers. I don't know. It's weird. Like, if they had a creature, they would have played a creature. Like, okay, that's fine. They give it haste, I guess. They don't have any other creatures then, given that's what they did. I guess I'll block here. I don't know. Right there. Okay, I'm at 9. Okay. Let's play this first. Alright, they got nothing. I have no idea what was in their hand. I mean, they had, like, some decent ramp cards, but they just, like, didn't do anything. So, I will accept that and move on. 3 and 1. Rakdos midrange. Rakdos value. I mean, this is what an opponent of mine did in a previous draft. And they I mean, their deck was way better than mine too. Playing against Samuel Black, so you can expect 37,000 colors, roughly. Okay, we will play the mech in here. Of course he main decks a Disenchant. Let's play Beamsaw Prospector. I mean, I just want to hit my land drop, so this Moxite's gonna let me get what I need. You know what? I did say he's probably playing 70,000 colors. And that holds true right now. Let's play Moxite. And I am discarding this thing. Let's play another Prospector. Well, hopefully that's the only disenchant effect that they have, and then the Endstone gets it there for us. What the hell is this card? At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a plus where X is... What the hell? What the actual hell, man? That is ridiculous. Okay. Well, I got nothing. This thing just gets like... Wait, it put X +1/+1 counters on each creature you control? And what is this card on the splash? When you sack an artifact, it deals 2 damage to target up. What is happening? Oh my gosh. This is unreal. I can't play this. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't even play this for enough. Because I'm one short. Oh my gosh. Their main phase sacking a land. Oh, they're gonna draw like a trillion cards with all Fate Scroll. It still costs 7 to sack though. Strip mine? Oh. Oh. What? Just look at this board. Look at this board. What happened? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, I can't. Hold on. They have a strip mine. 16 damage. Did they play a land this turn? I don't remember at all. Whatever. At least I could say I killed that stupid thing, okay? There you go. I mean, they're gonna strip mine me here. So I can't even play my 7-drop. And even if I do, I die. Oh, they don't have, do they have a white source? They do. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, this card is absolutely absurd. Well, you know, it's about time that I lose to some sick rare, as I'm holding 2 rares. You know what I mean? Man, all right. You know what? I'm still gonna show him my sweet card. Okay, I'm still gonna show him my sweet card. I'm dead, but I got to play my. Here's my rare, Sam. What are your thoughts on my rare? Don't you wish you had this card? It's funny, like Sam's all tanking, like, oh, what could this be? If he remembers to, yeah, all right. His creatures were too... Usually the Endstone is okay. Usually. But when your creatures are all 8-power creatures, because I couldn't find a way to kill that stupid thing, it is what it is. All right, you know what? Losing to a rare, it's all good. It's all good. Bombs, you get a bomb, I get a bomb. All good. I've won with my rares, so you know what? Sam Black can win with his. We've been going... we keep going back and forth. I think it's like 50-50. Sometimes he gets me, sometimes I get him. It's been a pretty good battle all around. All right, so we are 3-2. Was kind of hoping for a better record, but I mean, if I lose to that rare, there's not much I can do. And then that blue deck was also really, really good. All right, this is a bit of a slow hand and I'm on the draw, so it's a little bit concerning. This Melded Moxite needs to do a lot of work. Now, my curve is on the lower side. What is this? Okay, sure. Oh, did I have the stupid counter? Ugh. Ugh. I needed that card so badly. All right, it's okay. At least their deck doesn't do anything. Are they mono blue? No, they're okay. Fair enough. Aphariel. All right, that's a good card. Hey, at least all my things come into play and give me some value. So there's that. They discarded 2 cards. Mouth of the... Wow. Those were some good cards, too. This is really awkward just because, like, I want to sacrifice this. I mean, we'll see what I draw, I guess. Like, if, you know. There's a world where I don't. Okay. No land? I think they have a land. Some goodies here. All right. Oh, they were just doing the... Yeah. 3-drop. Give me a 3-drop. I'll take 2-drop. I will absolutely take 2-drop. Especially... this is a 3/3 here, so I will take that for days. Let's go use this to get a mountain. And happy enough attacking. Especially because I have the Endstone. Like, I care less about the damage that I take because I can take I can take a bunch of damage and it's okay. I'm assuming they have a... Oh, wait. Oh, they have Mystifying Maze? Exile target attacking creature and opponent at the beginning of the next instance, return it to the battlefield. Interesting. I guess they could target my Evangel. Whatever. Sure. So they take 4. And then I don't need to ramp here, so I guess I'll play like a Landseeker. Another one. Actually, the Virus Beetle doesn't seem particularly strong here. So I'm just going to ramp again. Sure. I mean, they can hit... I guess they're going to try to hit me for some damage in the air, which is fine. Mouth of the Storm. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was a good card. That is a good card. It absolutely is. Okay, we take 5. All right. I'm at 13. So this is 9 damage in the air. And I'm at 13. I guess I just hope they don't have a... Like, they need to be able to kill 2 of my creatures. Otherwise, I think this Endstone is going to be pretty good. I mean, alternatively, I can go like Virus Beetle, Dirgecraft. Let's go for it. I did take 3 damage from playing that, so hopefully I don't die here. They have 3 cards in hand, we'll see. If they can pump up one of their flyers, I lose. But if not, I can potentially come back here. I mean, this is why I drafted. It's not like, I can't just be afraid not to cast this card, right? Like, if they have 2 removal spells, they have 2 removal spells. And they do. It's, you know? Like, they do. Like, good on my opponent for having 2 removal spells that turn. And we lose the game. So, alright. So the end game is not, the Endstone is not necessarily as good as I thought it was. But you know what? I had fun playing with it and trying it out. Because there's a lot of reasons why. Like, if you have more life than your opponent, then, like, it feels kind of bad to play it. A lot of the creatures in this format are pretty big. So you can just get chunked and killed out of nowhere. So for that reason, this also can maybe not be so great. So, you know, I don't know that this is necessarily like that much better than like a random large 7-mana spacecraft, but I wanted to give it a shot and play with it. And the interesting thing about this card too is like, if you keep playing everything else out of your hand before you have the Endstone, the issue then becomes you run out of things to play. But granted, this does basically trigger off of everything. So, yeah. Kind of close. I mean, I suppose I could have just played 2 things that turn, then played the Endstone on the following turn, go back up to 10. Yeah, so maybe I just played it incorrectly. But hey, look, I'm still like in the phase where I'm exploring a lot of these rares and learning how to play with them properly. And like, I know for sure the 0-point ballad's good. This deck is actually lacking removal. Like and also the Dirgecraft, by the way, like this is just okay, I think. Like making them sacrifice a non-token creature, yes, it's a 2-for-1, but it's really slow, and they sack their worst creature. And you know, there's like Beamsaw Prospectors and Virus Beetles and such, so yeah, I think this card is kind of mediocre. And even this one, like the body's kind of not so great. So it's like a fine top-end card to play, but I don't know that this is just better than just straight up like I think just 4-mana kill a creature is just going to be better most of the time. So that's just something to note, right? Because these are like good late game, grindy, but still like not the most efficient ways to deal with things. So there's that. The Cav Landseeker was just okay. There was definitely tension when you played this on turn 4 as to whether or not like you should sack your land. Now, if you don't, you're still getting the 4/3 menace. I think it's fine, but just noting that it's, you know, like if your curve is low, it's okay. And I think it was a good choice to play this in my deck that's looking to play the Ballad and the Endstone for the late game. And it triggers the Voidforge Titans. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it does tax your mana. Like, I mean, obviously you don't have to play a turn 4, but it was our only 4-mana play. But all in all, I thought this deck was reasonably solid. I think these situational removal spacecrafts were not so strong. And I think next time I'd probably just prefer to take more hard removal. Still figuring things out. Still unsure how much I love Station. There's always tension between like attacking and turning your space station into things. But then if you like sacrifice a bunch of damage to turn it into a creature and then they like kill the creature, that doesn't always feel great. I think the design's really interesting, and I think they're mostly better than vehicles, but I still need to like figure out just how much I love it. But anyways, I thought this deck was solid. The Beamsaw Prospectors were just okay. I feel like honestly the Melded Moxies are probably just better. So now that I go back, not the Zookeeper Mechan rather, like if I were to go back, I think I would have just taken the 3rd Mechan over just something like just this. I think just the consistent ramp is good. And I think the consistent ramp is good. So I think I would have just taken a 3rd copy of that. The Moxite was just okay. Now, if I have the ability to sacrifice this more, it would have been better maybe. Like maybe I wanted to play, for example, Swarm Color. I don't know what I would have cut, but maybe I just play the Swarm Color and just cut a Dirgecraft. It could have been fine. I don't think it would have moved the needle like a significant amount or anything, but that's certainly something that I could have considered. But yeah, little small changes, but all in all, reasonably happy with the deck despite the record. My opponent in the last game had a really solid Dimir control deck, and I just basically was just like, don't have 2 removal spells. Just don't have 2 removal spells, and they did. And then we lost to Sam's Rares, and then we lost to another solid artifact start, and we just couldn't deal with their flyers. So, yeah. It has been a very long day. It is now nearly 11:30 p.m. Last draft here of the early access event. And then for the day of the actual release, tomorrow, from when you see this, the video is going to be released a little bit later just because I'm going to have to actually play once the release set actually gets released because I didn't record 7 videos. I'm sorry, I made only 6. So prepare for a release time of around noon for the Tuesday release video. But outside of that, this was a really fun day. Lots of drafts. I am losing my mind at this point, but just trying to keep everything straight after 13 hours of talking nonstop, but it's okay because I get to play Magic for a living. So I can't complain, right? I cannot complain. But I did want to thank all of you for sticking through, watching this video. Really do appreciate it. Did not have the results, but you know what? Can't win them all. It's okay. Anyways, if you like this content, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. If you like this content and wanted to support the channel in a different way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out once again to all the patrons. Also check out TCGplayer.com for all your singles and sealed product needs. If you want to buy some booster boxes of Edge of Eternities, or you wanted some singles for your collection or your constructed decks, check out TCGplayer.com and hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but not least, check out HeavyPlay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want really high quality deck boxes, playmat sleeves, they got like this really nice magnetic technology where everything kind of snaps in place. It's pretty cool. Check it out. HeavyPlay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.